Thank you for that report, Arben. Now, the Federation of Women Lawyers has condemned the increasing femicide cases in the country. In just 2 weeks, Kenya has witnessed the death of 2 young women, Starlet Wahu, whose lifeless body was found in an Airbnb in South B, Nairobi. In another incident, a 24-year-old woman's mutilated body was found stuffed in a paper bag of Thika Road in Nairobi. The killings have sent shockwaves across the country, with many calling on the government to take a stern action against the perpetrators. Now, gender-based violence is a major concern in Kenya. In 2022, at least 34% of women said they had experienced physical violence, according to a national survey.
Fida Kenya is deeply concerned by the increasing instances of violence against women and girls, and particularly the gruesome murder of one Starlet Wahu, deceased in circumstances disclosing violence against women in the form of intimate partner violence, IPV. Barely a week later, Fida has learned with shock of the murder of a woman whose body was found at an Airbnb located in Roysambu under circumstances suspected to have been again another case of IPV. Yesterday, it was reported in Langata Estate, yet another woman is reported to have jumped from a third-floor apartment in very unclear and disturbing circumstances. Ladies and gentlemen, in Machakos, a female university student was recently found stabbed to death in her boyfriend's house. A first-year student at Masai University's body, Masai Mara University, a body was found in a bush near the campus, raped, burnt with an iron box, strangled last year. The loss of life of these young women counts not only to statistics, but also sets a very worrying and disturbing trend, and uncertainty for the safety of women and girls in Kenya in general. Whereas Fida, we commend the National Police Service for their efforts in the timely apprehension of the suspect in the Wahu case, we still remain very concerned about the long-standing state's failure to protect women and girls from this type of violence, which in most cases occurs in private spaces by perpetrators who are well known to the victims.
We cannot be in a country where more than half of the population has to walk checking their backs, checking their sides, because they are not protected. It is not the responsibility of girls and women and young people to protect themselves. It is collectively as a society for us to have the role to appreciate that indeed we must have safety in our homes, in our communities, in our schools.